Hey y'all, so happy Saturday and welcome back to my studio and here in our Cabinet of Curiosities journal, our traveler's notebook style journal. It's really chunking up and we've been on quite a journey here, so I'm excited to continue. Before we get started, first of all, I gotta say welcome again to all of us who are here together and over in the chat. Please join us in the premiere if you haven't yet. We're chatting away right now, so you can just kind of jump on in and say hello. Also, but there's a link below for my master classes. I've just released them this week. They're already starting to fill up. I'm going to do limited amount classes moving forward because I really want to do a deeper dive in some of these techniques, jelly printing, intuitive scripting. And I'm kind of going to do a sort of different format where we're going to do multiple classes, some pre-recorded, some live, and the live sessions are designed to be able to do Q&A, for me to do demonstrations, because you already have seen a pre-recorded course that gives you about a week to really kind of work through, take your time going through that video, and then we have a live class. And so it's going to be kind of back and forth like that with some of these workshops. It's all defined in the description. And also, then when those classes close, I won't open them again until next year. As you guys know, I'm moving forward and the book release should be early winter. So by the time I finish the last master class in September, I'm sure everything at that point will be devoted to the book and everything that has to do with that. Of course, we'll still be doing our Cabinet of Curiosities and we'll still be doing Patreon. But aside from that, I won't be doing anything else that focus be on the book. And then I'll open workshops again next year, some of the same ones, and then of course some new ones. So it's going to be large scale paintings using the jelly plate. That's going to be a really fun one. I have a number of techniques that I use on my larger art pieces. Of course, it's going to be intuitive scripting 2.0. We're going to take a deeper dive into intuitive scripting if that's something you want to dive into deeper and really own it and have your own language come through. The intuitive scripting informs more than just the idea of scripting. It's not just, the scribbles on the page, but it is a part of your own lexicon. It's your own language. It's your own inspiration. It's your own muse. It helps you to continue to develop the language, your art mythos, your visual vocabulary. So intuitive scripting for me over the last 30 years have done a lot more than probably meets the eye. And that's what I'll be sharing in this workshop that's coming up. That's in July. There'll be a live workshop here in Arizona. So any of you who live close by or have some airline points from flights that got canceled over the last 2 years and you're looking to do something, we have about maybe 14 spots or something available now. There were 20, but they, started filling up with some of the patrons and stuff. So, yeah, come on and join me. That's going to be a good one. We're going to do an entire jelly printing flush out. I'm going to flush out gel printing, and there are going to be some techniques in there that I've never demonstrated before. Because there are a lot of what I do. It's a lot of experimenting that I do as a printmaker. Having taught in the BFA program at the Corcoran. In the printmaking department, I taught book arts, but it was we did a lot of printmaking because it was the printmaking students. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're in Arizona, close to Arizona, or have airline miles, sign up for that one. We're going to have a ball. And also, Jelly Arts is sponsoring that one. So there's going to be some really yummy goodie bags with Jelly Arts products. And then September, we're going to be doing print. We're going to really dive deep into jelly printing on fabrics. We're going to use all kind of fabrics. We're going to make a book with it. It's going to be a completely fabric book. But it's going to be all printed pages. And then I'm going to introduce encaustics, primarily just working with beeswax, which is not toxic. It's non-flammable. It's not, if you can burn a candle, you can do this course because it's literally beeswax with price and pan pastels and things like that to color it. But we're going to be doing the covers. We're going to be working them on pages. So it's going to be my introduction to encaustics which I'll do a deeper dive with Encaustics into next year. So anyhow, I just want to catch you up on all the links for the classes. Everything is below, but I wanted just to direct your attention and let you know the overall plan. Okay, so today, what I have for us in our journal is I'm working on a series of stamps that are going to be these overall patterns. I'm working with Artfoamies, and I love these foam stamps. My goodness. These are good. So I have been sort of playing with them just with our ink. I can't use this, and it's like 101 ways to use this, this ink. So when I want to print some of this up, I have more designs that are in process and on their way. They're going to be a lot of really kind of overall patterns, nice indigenous, you know, kind of organic but natural kind of patterns. It can be used in so many different ways. And so I'm going to work with that. I have some, you know, this is some of our mark making paper I might work into this. I do have our printables, this cabinet of curiosities. This pack is the gift that keeps on giving, because there are so many images in this pack that I really am enjoying using in this book. And today I'm kind of sort of saying I might use a bit of this shell motif, some kind of way maybe. These are just some gel print. This is some mamigami paper. And these are just a few gel prints. I've kind of playing around and experimenting with some different paints and stuff like that. And so I think I'm gonna print on some of this paper with this, and we can get started on our pages. Let me look for some clips just to kind of hold this back. So I plan on covering that. I sort of feel like, you know, of course, you know, I love this, and I feel like this gives continuity to my book, these pages, but that has to get covered. So I thought I might even maybe kind of put this in there a little bit, something like that maybe, and use a bit of this gel print there, and then completely cover here. But I'm going to print on some pages and decide which ones. I'm going to print on this, and I'm going to print on this underneath here. This is a piece of tissue paper with a one color pool that's in this gray. It's a chalk paint. I think this is the Waverly chalk paint. And I really like using this ink on the chalk paint off and on. You'll see the results. And then I have some of this paper here. Kind of cool. It's kind of stained and stuff like that. So I thought I would use stamp on this as well, just to get some patterns to work with and then see how we use them back in the book. Alrighty. So we want to definitely ink this blade up. I use my brush, and I just literally paint this ink right onto the surface. This is a foam stamp. I gotta order some more ink colors. I keep on saying I'm gonna do it, and then with everything I'm doing, I keep on forgetting. And it's neat because the color really absorbs into the foam stamp. The paint does, and it really leaves a nice print. So see how it does, how it, when it's on the chalk paint, you get that kind of pattern, and off of it you get the darker color, and I just love it. So I want to stamp this up. So we'll kind of do it again here. And you can also just kind of spritz it, a little bit of water to kind of activate it. And it'll make a lighter color, which is kind of cool. So you can see. See how it really bleeds there? I like that. This is just one of my favorite overall kind of patterns. I've used this pattern, this type of pattern in my art for many, many years. It's one of those kind of indigenous marks. You find it throughout all the cultures. So. Okay, so we're going to let this dry and come back to these. These stamps aren't out yet because I'm still designing the series, but they will be shortly. Probably sometime in June, maybe towards the end of June, they'll be ready to be released. So I'll keep you up on it. But we're going to do a lot of things with these foam stamps because printing them like this, we can use them on a gel plate. It's quite a bit of techniques. So this is also, this is acrylic paints. I'm trying to think. These are traditional acrylics. So these are going to be a little glossier. So we're going to get a different resist pattern with it. It'll be neat. So just kind of want to show you them on different papers and try them on some myself so that I can decide which ones I want to use in this page spread. I'm also working on a new series of stencils. It'll be an overall pattern. So keep you posted on that. Oh, look at that. See, so because it's more acrylic, so it's a little bit more of a resist surface, you see, you kind of get a little bit more of that beading. It doesn't soak right in, so it kind of will dry laying right on top of the surface, which I love too. And let's just see what this does. This is just an older piece of, I've had this paper so long, I don't even know where I got it. But I want to kind of ink right over these sort of watermarks. So let's do this. So same thing, just pull out any of your papers and grab your stamps, any stamps you have. Those of you who got this ink a while back, just have at stamping some stuff up. I just love stamping with this ink. This thing is just amazing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off a little bit so I can take advantage of that line. Oh wow, look at that. Because this line is, this paper is ridged, has these ribs in them or ridges in them. So it really kind of caught the ridging. See that? Oh, I love it. Okay. So that up there and let it dry. Okay. So let's pull our book back down here. And let's start with this right now. Pretty much want to get like that maybe. This is a print that I did with one of my glue gun stencils. I showed them on Well, I showed glue guns using the collage. You can use those too on Workshop This. So I want to put this here. Kind of want to put it up in here a little bit because I like where that is. Okay, let's put it right about here. Okay, put that there. Perfect. I like it because it's on this gridded paper, so it's like we're picking up that, the grid. Alrighty, let's go ahead and glue this down. Let me get my book. Where's the green book? I thought I was just looking at it. Evidently I wasn't. What did I do with it? It's one of those things, it's right here, It's right here. But I don't know where. Right here. Oh, there it is. I knew I saw it. Goodness gracious. It's underneath the shelf there. Okay, so let's go ahead and oh, I did get my glue stick. I'm sorry, who sent that to me? Yvonne, was that you? Did I bring it right here? Because I was bringing stuff to the studio. Let me look. I have to try that. I just got it from the mail. I mean, it was there. I was out of town and I had to go to my mail room, but here it is. There's the packaging. Yes, Yvonne. I won't show all your information, but this is the package. Thank you, Yvonne. I know we're chatting right now. I love the papers you sent me too. Thank you. Nice little note. Thank you. So, purchased at the art store in Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you. This paper right here is intense. I love it. I cannot wait to use this. This is going to go in our book. And of course, I love this. I love the color too. So these will all get used in the Cabinet of Curiosities. This paper is amazing. Love it. It's like a straw paper. Oh, amazing. And then the glue was in here. So no, I haven't even seen this brand before. So we're going to use this right now. We're going to see. I have never even seen this brand before, Yvonne. Get this off. Thank you. Wow. It smells kind of like a glue that we had as a kid. But I can't place it. Wow. Okay, we're going to use that now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also I got another gift in the mail from over here grabbing all my stuff. This is the best. Oh my God, you guys are so cool. From Susan. Susan Lee, thank you. I know you're in the chat right now probably too. But check out the book. It's a Plan de Paris. They call them Plan de Paris now, or plans, but the old ones were Paris and its environs. So this was for Deckers, but this is a beaut, girl. What a treasure to have shared with me. Ah! This is the kind of thing that I would want to make into printables and share with you all. I mean, these maps are just beautiful. And they're maps throughout this entire book. All the arrondissements and the various sections of the city. Oh, I'm just gonna have fun just looking at it and just kind of comparing it against how Paris is now. This is amazing. And I love the little red cover. Thank you so much, Susan. This is just like amazing. She had it wrapped in this really neat honeybee paper. I like the paper. This paper will get used in the book too. So I'll keep those together. And thank you so much. It's also a sheet of, you just sort of gold leaf this or something, didn't you? I like how you wrapped your note in this little thing. I could use this too, couldn't I? Because it's like kind of like a little botanical type of thing. Got pretty gold edges on it. You know what? I could do that. So this is going to go with my my birthday gift. Thank you, Susan. You guys are amazing. So this goes up on my shelf so as to not ruin it. And I can take a look at that. So anyhow, yeah, just wanted to show you because I was thinking. I stopped because I'm like, oh wait a minute, I got a glue stick, so I have to try that. And I think you said you got it on Amazon. You can put it in the chat. So I'm pretty sure that's what I just read. Let me see. You said that back on this gel print is pretty too. I like the color combination that you used here. Really like the color combination. That's nice. Yes. So yeah, so you said you purchased from Amazon last week. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to look for it on Amazon. Let me try it. I'm sure it's amazing. Because that Giotto is a bear to get. Whew. A lot going on with that glue stick. At least here in America. You guys that are in Europe, you have no problem getting it. Which is a blessing. So I like that. I have my mind on this little gold ink blot that's on paper. I probably would use that some kind of way. And okay, so let's get going. All right, so I like this. I need to do something along the bottom here. And I need to, let me figure out, because I can put a little bit of this gold along the bottom actually. This sort of pattern here, which I like. I might use that, but I also want to figure out this. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's figure out what we're going to cover this with over here. Am I going to use this piece to cover? So do I want to warm it up by putting that down? Or do I want to cool the pages down by putting this down? If I put that down, then what I would do is kind of glue this over top a bit of it just to, not the whole thing, but just some of it. I like this piece because it's got gold paint and everything there. But I also like this piece. Maybe I'll go for warmer. I think I'll go for the warmer. And then I'll figure out, yeah, let's go for warm. Why not? Warm and cool contrast. I think it's nice. Okay, so let's get this in place. Figure it out. Let's bring it to here. Okay. All right, so go ahead and tear this. Okay. And I want to get this bit off the top because I don't want those lines. I kind of want it to be flush. Okay. Trash. We're going to cover all this green up. I don't need any of it. We've already used it. Okay, that'll go down there. So let's put this down. Okay, let's use the, what is it? COCCOINA? COCCOINA? It's COCCOINA. We'll look for the link for this and we'll put it below the video since it's on Amazon. Well, I already like the fact that it goes down smooth. Let's start with that. It's very smooth. Wow. Wow. It's very smooth. We like that. And it seems like it's got some body to it. So see how aggressive it is too. Well, it sucks down nicely too. I think, and it says made in Italy. Get out of here. These Italians got the corner on the glue, evidently. Wow. This is a really good find. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Okay, we're all running to the link below to buy some more of that. Amazing. Okay, so let's cut this off. And it really does have a good hold. I have to say, I can tell generally right away, based on how it goes down, if it's kind of got an aggressive hold. It's not as thick as the Giotto. It feels like to me it's something between the Uhu and the Giotto in terms of the texture and sort of the weight of the glue. So it's smooth like the Uhu, but it seems like it can be as aggressive as the Giotto. We're going to keep on using this and see. I like it. And that will give us a little break from, you know, we could always we could keep a Giotto in our collection, but we don't have to like use it for everything. And then we can do this one with the Uhu. It's easier to get. I'm all about that life. Okay, so we like this. So far, so good. Oh, look at that together. So pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now let's figure out what from here can go down. Actually, you know what I'd like to do? I wonder how this would fit here. And let's take this first. Let's get this a little closer. So this is on the onion skin. What else do I want to? Oh, I wanted to. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try ripping just down. I kind of want a ripped edge. And then let's rip the top. And then I'm gonna rip this off because I don't really think that this shows very well, this shell right here. And it leaves me a place to put my gold dots. I have not forgotten about that gold ink blot. Let's see if I put that there. Or that could go down here. No, I like it like that. That's cool up there. Love it. Okay, so let's see what we do with this ink blot. I just love this ink blot. It was from where I was doing, I used it as a palette piece that I was jelly printing the other day. And get this straight across. And it's nice because it just says Frankfurt, Rajasthan, Europe. So the words are even in keeping with travel. Oh, I like that. I'm going to put that down. So let's go ahead and glue these pieces in place. So we're going to start with this. Let's get our new glue stick. It's amazing. This is made in Italy. Wow. Okay, so I'm trying to see where I want to put this. Okay, that's good. And let's go ahead and do this piece. Let's see how it does on the, I'm sure it's going to do well on the thin papers because it's so smooth going on that you don't have to worry about tearing the paper, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, let's get this. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love how you can see. Of course, we know we can see through because it's a onion skin, but it's really nice. It just is adding to that page. I love it. So then what I thought I would do is I need to do something more on this side. Not sure what that's going to be. Oh, I was thinking about this because I do like this gold. So let's go ahead and grab this. Just kind of put it across the bottom there. I think that works nicely. These are the papers we made, the mark making on the onion skin. For those of you who are new, go back to that mark making video and I'll show you how I made some of these papers, the Posca pen and paint. Okay, we like this. Yes, we do. That's cool. I like the way the gold is coming together. And then I'm going to take this. And how cool would it be just to make a little pocket across the bottom? Oh, I like it. So let's see. Let's do it to right here. So we'll put this here. Just kind of reinforces the pattern and gives us like a little pocket since this is our journal. Okay. Oh, I like the way this came together. And I'll see whether or not, I'm not going to do anything else on this side. I really like the way that melts into the page rather nicely. Let me get my PVA because we have to put this down like a pocket. I like that. Our pocket. So, put down this edges. Okay, just kind of take some of this away with my finger. The line is a little thick. Okay, and we're going to put this down. This paper is pretty thick too. Like I said, I've had it so long, I don't even know where I got it, where or when. That's how long I've had it. But it's got a really nice, it's like it's a handmade paper. Probably is because it's, oh no, because it's got these, well, it could be on a lathe mold. It's going down like a handmade paper. Okay. Okay. I really like this. Of course I do. What a perfect place to put like a real feather down in this pocket, you know, where I found things. But I really like, this stamp is good, I have to say. I'll have more, I'm going to be doing different patterns, but just look how organic it is. And it goes so nice with the scripting. All of it works well. And even the pattern below that we stamped onto the paint, just, you know, this ink caught differently on there as opposed to this. So let's see. I think that's everything. So I got to get to pulling out some of my, I'm fine. I have a lot of found pieces. The only thing I didn't use was this. Almost like I feel like I could put a piece of this right across the bottom, right? Just kind of, I'm gonna do that. It just adds an extra layer to this edge here. It's all about layering. Collaging is definitely all about layers. And this is the Mamigami that we did using oils. So I'm gonna kind of do it where I can see that edge there, I think. I kind of like this. Do I want it like that, or do I want it like this? I think I like it like that. So let me go ahead and glue this up. Now this has the oil on it, so let's just see how this glue will hold over time. Let's see, because we'll be checking it, so this will be a good test. This Mamigami paper is really dry. It's stuff that I did, you know, a while back. So you know, obviously this isn't fresh oil, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Oh, I'm gonna fold that over. I like that there. I like it. I like it. So let's put a little bit more on the edge. Oh, this is a nice hold to it. I can already see. Okay. Okay. I like that little bit brought on to the other side. So always remember when we're collaging, you know, if it's an opportunity to wrap it around and you like it, go ahead and go with it. It just adds more layers and elements to what we're doing. So I love it. I love that extra, just that extra little bit. Let's just see how the pocket is managing. Okay, so it's a nice pocket there. Okay. Alrighty. I think this is it. I like it. I don't think we need to do anything else. But I was talking about, I've been picking up stuff as I go. And have I been bringing it in the studio? I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't see some of my feathers and different little stones and stuff I'm picking up. So I'll continue to do that. But in the meantime, this page is done. Go look at it. Really like it. Right here, let's get our Posca pen. That could use a little bit of scripting. We'll just do some scripting, like, you know, journal, kind of my old world scripting. Okay. Okay. So I love it. Perfect. So it mimics this script here. And then this is the Asian scripting here. So I love it. Okay, so I think we're done. And thank you again, Yvonne. I love the glue. Thank you again, Susan, for the book. That's gonna bring me a lot of enjoyment. And I think it's old enough that if I take some of the maps and reproduce them and put them into a kit for you guys, it's legal, because as long as it's really more than 50 years, 75 years, 100 years. And I think that book is going to be, it looks like it's going to definitely be in the, looking at those maps, it look like they could have been the 30s or the 40s maybe. So I'm sure I'm safe within copyright things. And then it's another country too, so they generally are different. The laws of copyright don't really apply the same, especially on older things. So I'll check on it, but I think we're good. Yay, look at that. Those maps would be so good in this journal. To add some Parisian maps. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to get to working on that. All right, everyone. I think that's everything. So, yep, if you're new to the channel, please hit that bell and hit all so that you can get all the notifications. If you enjoyed the video, please thumb it up. Everybody who's looking at it right now, please thumb it up, because that helps us grow. It helps push things out YouTube. We're doing beautifully. Thanks for all of you all's participation. Get this glue. I'll have the link below. I do love it. I have to say, this is a winner. This is a keeper. And as my stamps continue to evolve, I will let you know about these. And aside from that, have a wonderful weekend. Happy creating and spending time in your studio. And until next week, love you guys. Bye-bye. And also congrats to all the winners. I know those were listed 2 weekends ago, but you guys are getting your printables and everything. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say is that Jelly Arts has jumped in and sent me this whole box of plates and stuff that I get to share with you guys in some of the winnings. So probably what I will do, I have some of them right here, some of the different sizes, placement tool, 6x6. There's a few more over there. So I think what I'm gonna do with these is everybody who wins, who falls into the pot, who have won the printables, then I'll do an additional raffle once a month for a jelly plate. That way it's fair to everyone. So you win first level, and then it gets you into the pot to win second level Jelly Arts stuff that I'll send out to you all. So we'll do that once a month as well. So we'll start that in June. So everybody who has won the last few months, plus the people who win in June, will also be available to jump into the pot and win the next level from Jelly Art. So I was really appreciative of Luann, who's the owner, when she sent stuff off and said, hey, we'll send you some stuff for your people. So they're sweet. They're really generous. The company is. So, all right, that's everything. Love you guys. Take care. Happy creating and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.